This is day 2 on this Mustang. Yesterday I was doing this entire side on the quarter panel, the door, the side skirt, and then the camera, the GoPro overheated at some point in the middle, so I kind of stopped recording. But these parts are done. Let me show you. So this is the quarter panel, all done up. I just need to open the trunk and finish this part up. I just haven't opened the trunk. But right here on the inside part, and then we got all the seals, and then I take off as much as possible so I don't have the seal right here, and I also do not have the seal up here. So once they go on, perfect. Door handle, corner game right here, around the side, around to the bottom. The entire side skirt is wrapped. Same thing, tucked at the bottom. And I also have not opened the door. I basically haven't opened anything to touch it. I mean, the door is like, all I really got to do is just open it and pull it back, but I haven't. I'm just gonna let it settle and then, you know, finish it up at the end. And then I did the side, I did the fenders, but the camera died, so that's why I didn't get to. I forgot to record the fenders, but for this, the camera didn't die. It overheated, so I stopped. But today, I think I went over some critical points yesterday on the quarter panel and like on the passenger side wrap. So today my goal is, right now it is about to be 4 p.m. And my goal is to finish the entire driver's side tonight, which is the quarter panel, the door, the side skirts, and the fender. And once I've done that, the body of the car is pretty much done. Well, yeah. Then I'll just have to do trunk and hood and bumpers. Then that's day 2. It's Thursday. I got this car Sunday. Didn't start till Monday. So today is day 4. So yesterday I didn't really do much. Didn't really do nothing. Today I'm going to wrap the hood. So I'll show you the hood in a second, but I have the hood prepped right now. It's cleaned up with alcohol solution, and I clay barred it, even though it's carbon fiber. I don't even know if you need to clay bar carbon fiber. I think you do. Ignore that. So I prepped it. Put my adhesive promoter on all the edges for a flawless finish, and I have all the tools you need to wrap the car. Just these two. If you need a heat gun, you don't know how to wrap a car. Heat gun, I mean, of course you need a heat gun, but you need a heat gun at the very end to post heat. But if you need it throughout the process, then you're doing something wrong. Hopefully I could teach y'all how I do things so that you don't need a heat gun. But anyways, peep this quarter cut right here though. Fire, my boy. And then also, one other reason, well, I'm recording this right now. I know in the video before, the time lapse for the hood, I said that if you need to use a heat gun while wrapping the car, then you're probably doing it wrong. And in a time lapse, you see that I use the heat gun for this part and that part is because the hood itself is longer than 5 feet. It's probably like from this corner all the way to the very bottom, it's probably like 5'3", 5'4". So this thing was slightly short, a couple inches. So I had to like use this entire area to get a little bit of stretch going on to make this one piece happen. It's kind of like the 350Z hatches. You have to like kind of, they're a little too wide. This is also a little too wide, and then also like too long and too wide. So you need to stretch the wrap a little bit. But yeah, so I actually might redo this hood, but that's for later. Also, like I also put knifeless tape around here, but I don't like how it came out, so I ended up cutting me a fresh strip with my blade. But speaking of knifeless, I have some knifeless laid on top of this trunk right here, and yeah, so I'm gonna attempt knifeless again. It looks pretty straight to me from this angle, kind of straight exactly on the line. You know, I follow the body line, and I'm following the reflection of light to draw my line. So I have one line up here. So this is after knifeless tape. As you can see, there's like a tiny little dip right here. Well, this knifeless tape on this side came off to me during wrapping it, so I didn't really put it back down as fine as I should have. But I don't know if you could see the lines here, but they're not really perfect, you know. This side is a lot better though. This side is very nice, but this side I do not like, and this is around where it came off on me. So what I'm gonna do is go back on here, create a whole new line with my blade and my hand, free cut it, and finish it off, and then I will go back to this downside. So I will show y'all once I'm done with this you know, free cut thing. All right, so I went ahead and did what I had to do. As you can see, this line is very straight now. Beautiful. I like using knifeless tape, but I like using a blade a lot better than knifeless tape. So with a blade, you would hear people saying it's a no-no to cut on, you know, the paint or finish up a car with a blade because you run the risk of damaging it. But I've showed this to a lot of like people that I've done jobs for before with a blade. You don't want to cut through. Let me. Okay, there's this little piece right here, right? There's a piece of wrap, and I'm gonna set it down right here, right? So, for example, I have this. Let me scooch it down real quick. Just whatever. Okay, I have this right here, cut right. Okay, so with the blade, what you want to do is you want to just like slightly gently drag your blade. You don't want to dig in that bitch. You don't want to dig too much. You don't want to just run it across. You want to like slight amount of pressure. And what you can see, as you can see up here, this is the, you can't even see the line I made, but I made this line right here. You're just gonna have to trust me. I made the line. See if I move it around. Nope, you don't see it. But I'm lifting this whole thing up, and the whole thing is lifting up, as you can see, right? But I have a scorch line right here. So what I'm gonna do is, you see, I just ripped it, and you see I'm ripping the wrap. I am ripping the wrap as I'm peeling this back. So the finish underneath never even got touched. The wrap was not cut through at all, and that's how you cut with a blade. You don't just bang dagger that bitch in and hope for the best. You know, you leave like scorch lines. That's what I call them. I think they're scorch lines. and then you know you rip the wrap, and then the wrap follows. Like it's like when you rip one of them envelopes with the with the dot thingies. It's basically how it is. So that's how you're supposed to use the blade. And you also want to make sure your blade is like stupid sharp. Like I damn near use a brand new blade every time I work on a car because of how humid Houston is. So like a brand new blade after a day will turn into this. And these blades are like a fucking $1 each. And I just go through them like nothing, but it's whatever. And like this one I put it on. I put it in last night, and you can already see it starting to rust. By tomorrow, this is trash. Whole blade is trash. Alright, boys and girls, this is Goofy as hell holding the camera to my face. So today is Saturday. I started this car on Monday. So day 4, day 5, I don't know, I failed math. But so today we are doing the rear bumper, and tomorrow, which is Sunday, I am going to do the front bumper. So for bumpers, man, I see a lot of y'all rappers. Well, I see a lot of rappers be like charging customers for like 90 feet of material just to do bumpers, and I'm like, no, bro, do some math and measuring. So most cars on, I want to say 98% of cars, even like a fucking Tahoe or a G-Wagon, bumpers are usually under 2.5 feet. What does 2.5 feet mean? 2.5 feet mean exactly half of this wrap, because this wrap is 5 feet in length. It is right up to my chest, so that's 5 feet. Anyways, so what you want to do with bumper wraps, you cut out your bigger bumper. Usually rear bumpers are the bigger bumper on cars. Front bumpers are a lot smaller on the newer cars. So you're gonna, like I have right here, I've cut about, I don't know, I want to say like 10 feet maybe. So what I'm gonna do is roll this bad boy up, tape it, so that I get a nice little roll. And then once I have that nice little roll, I'm gonna cut it exactly in half, or you know, maybe like 60-40, 70, well no, 60-40, 55-45 type. And then we're gonna use the appropriate piece for the bumper that we need. So that's how you do bumpers. You don't waste an entire 5 feet of wrap, and a lot of shops do that, man. Look at how this wrap is touching the bumper, touching the ground, and then up here is like 3 feet of room, bro. You can fit a whole midget in here, and people will be wasting that. Anyways, don't waste wrap. It's precious material. Keep planet Earth green. So yeah, and then I want to talk about this car once I have it all wrapped, because like I was watching some YouTube videos on wrappers, and like I see that like they kind of talk about the car wrapping right before they start to work, and I'm like, I should do that, because like this is one hell of an interesting car. Look at that camber, matching camber, yes sir. He probably had I don't know, negative 15, negative 14 all around. Pretty nice. But yeah. Hello, and welcome to, I don't have a name yet, but, so I have the Mustang completely finished. I left it outside for a couple hours for it to get the sunlight that it needs, even though it wasn't enough, but we have it done. Yeah, some stuff happened between finishing it, but here is the finished project. Right now I have it like aired out. I have my little ramp set up. I'm ready to take it out, but we'll go around the car just a little bit. Ooh, that looks fucking mean, dude. That is mean, right? Shoo! Oh, let's get a little front shot. Oh god, that looks good. Get you up close and personal into the bumper. Pretty nice. I mean, I can't judge my own work technically, but yeah, looks pretty good. I'm gonna put it in. I'll go inside and try to drive it off. Cause as you know, as you don't know, y'all don't know me. I'm not the best manual driver. I never had a manual car. So, the car is aired out right now. So, oh, I completely forgot I was recording. I was messing with this, reminiscent of when I had air suspension on my car. So, I have a ramp for low cars. I can't even see the ramp with this big ass cowl on my way. Alright, should be alright. Clutch in. Goddamn, boy. Gonna roll. Hopefully, come on, bro, work with me out here. Okay, I'll put this in reverse though, because I need to go back a little bit. Oh, these have a reverse lockout. I'm trying to. Okay, now I see my my thingaling. First year, no reverse lockout. Honestly, I could just coast this bitch in neutral. Okay. Okay, right here, I'm gonna put this in neutral again. Handbrake up. But I'll be right back. Alright, I'm having a situation right here, so I need to put the Lexus in the garage. The Lexus battery is dead. My jump box is also dead. So I need to use either my other car or the Mustang to jump the car. But I have to remove my ramps first. This is the sit ramp. That's the step. That's a two-step, and that's the one step, and then that's a 0 step, aka the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back onto the side. This is also from the Lexus when it was a Stains boy car. All right, I'm put these upside down because I don't want snakes sitting in there. Which I mean I haven't caught one yet, but okay. Let's stop by another neighbor. So when I was a young one, my father took me into the city. No, just kidding. I swear to God, I cannot take a break. If it ain't one neighbor, it's the other neighbor. It's kind of cool though. They like talking to me about cars. But I have one broken car behind me. I'm gonna put. Let I'm gonna move another broken car. To jump the other broken car. But, man, all these fucking cars going by. Come on, get on with it! Okay. Ah, I wonder what that is. Adaptive headlight malfunction. What do you think could be causing that issue? At least the car drives fine. It's not broken or anything. Oh, let's turn this goddamn AC off. So I'm gonna use. Oh, I already mentioned what the fuck I'm gonna do. So I'll just shoot them. Okay. Stretch my spine. Me sad boys out here. Stay listening to X. Pop the hood on the hoopty. You gonna make it? I might. You set this down, down. Tip, always touch your tips. Just kidding, don't do that. Alright. Oh shit. This thing was touching very metal. Y'all know something disgusting? This Cane's cup been here for almost 2 months. Ew! That's probably why the car smells. Purrs like a kitten! Alright.